All right, Aqua Gang, what it do? It's your girl Empress 777 here today with your almost daily love reading. I hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I certainly am. We're ready to jump right in. Holy angels and spirit guides, give me clear, concise messages for my Aquarius gang. It's going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. As you know, it is general, so it may or may not resonate. Can't be for every Aquarius, but I upload for you guys quite often. So don't forget to click that like button, you know what I'm saying? That's how you support your girl. And click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell, okay? All right. Now look, y'all, okay? What we have here today is a bit of a pre-shuffle, okay? So intuitively, this is where we're heading, obviously. Definitely dealing with someone who, so the name of the game in this read is shot clock. Okay, this is really about that shot clock, that timer going off, the buzzer, the end, calling the wrong bet just as, you know, just as they close the table or whatever. This is very much so the energy of somebody who felt like there was like one more, you know, like they had one more shot, right? Or they had a little bit more time than you had left. They thought they had more time, guys. This is somebody who thought they would get one final warning. Now, you may be thinking that you gave this person plenty of warnings. For some of you, your warnings were not verbal, but very much so energetically. They could feel you pulling away. They could feel you changing up, how you were handling them completely different, right? They didn't take the hint, right? And even if you said it directly to them, in one ear, out the other. So we have someone who is a little bit concerned, right? As they should be, that they have missed that door of opportunity, that they have missed that door to actually be with someone who they thought that they would remain with. Okay, let's just be very clear. This is somebody who thought that the two of you would be together forever. Okay, let me just say that, even with their behavior. I know that's hard to believe for some of you. I don't know. We do have stabbed in the back, but I'll get to what came out initially. I'm just gauging the general and overall energy that I was getting right during your meditation. This is someone who feels extremely unlucky in love in general, right? So this is definitely somebody who doesn't purposefully do it. That doesn't negate the fact that the shit is being done to you and it's wrecking people's lives, right? Or your energy and really coming in and kind of shifting things unnecessarily. However, I just have to say that, right? They're making me say that it is done subconsciously. And what happens is they see something, they want it, they get it, but they can't quite keep it. It always falls right through the cracks. They always sabotage it. It always falls right to the wayside. And they don't really know why that happens because we don't have a really reflective type of individual here, guys. Let's be very clear, okay? Now, the first card that they're telling me to pick up, which was not my idea, is this. Okay, I don't know if you know this or not, but it is a contractual, divinely guided connection that we're dealing with here. I don't think that this person calls it soulmates in their head, but they definitely know that that chemistry was unmatched. It was unlike no other. They definitely knew that they had a gem in you, right? Like a rare jewel, a rare opportunity. But they still decided to go with what they would call their intuition, okay? Which has now backfired, okay? Their intuition very much so told them that there was one opportunity left. There was a little bit more time left on that clock, or that you would give that one last warning, okay? Now, this is the very first card that kind of jumped out, even prior to me knowing that I was going to be doing a pre-shuffle. So this is how it all started. This is them, you know what I'm saying? They're kind of coming in, taking control. It's like, I want you to say this. I do have to say we do have a bit of a victim mentality going on, guys, okay? Because they do know what their behavior entailed. They do know that you weren't going to tolerate it forever. They do know that there would be a breaking point to where their behaviors, whatever that is, it's going to be different for all of you, would no longer go, would no longer be acceptable, would no longer be allowed, right, in your life. You would no longer tolerate it. However, they just didn't know that that breaking point was like now. So please tell me, like, did you have a conversation with this person or no? It's like, I don't need to continuously state, I told you once, and that's that on that. Or I don't really need to explain anything to you, right? So it's not a lie, right? This is somebody who is trying to kind of come in and get you to reconsider. Okay, this is coffin in the reverse. So there has been a death. There has been a true ending. Once there is an end, shit can't go back the same. So I don't know what they're really thinking or strategizing, but it's almost like the death card, right? It is the death card, quite literally. There's a coffin here, right? So it can't come back the same. Things will never be the same. That's what I just heard. Okay, so once there has been the death, things will never be the same. My G, my guy, my girl, things will not be the same. So I have to just be very honest in saying that even if they come back in with this conversation or kind of plead, okay, I don't necessarily get the idea that they will be begging, but it will be very close to it. It will be very close to it. Just depending on your energy, or if you will even speak to them, right? It will come off a little thirsty, dehydration, okay, at its fullest. However, whatever it is that they're trying to relay to you, to get you to reconsider killing this shit, it's already dead though. I mean, do things really come back from the dead? I mean, it's a rebirth after that. Like I said, you cannot revive this shit. It's dead. Okay, so yeah, just a little bit confused there. I am. This person does know that there was some sort of deception, okay, that caused this separation. Like I stated, you were in most certainly wish fulfillment for this person. This is 9 of Cups, okay? So 9 of Cups can give off 2 different sort of energies in my own personal reads. Wish fulfillment, ultimately, right? Your wish is my command type of energy. In this position, I really don't like it, guys. I don't, because we have a person who felt like you were like a genie in a bottle, right? Like they could just request and ask and you would just give and give and give. This is very much so the type of person who just kind of feels like they're supposed to have it just because, right? Not necessarily because they worked for it or they deserve it or there's some sort of effort that's been placed for them to be granted access to you. Ultimately, they just feel like it's just something they should have because they exist, right? Right next to the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So they do feel extremely unlucky in this. Ultimately, the overall energy that I was gauging, especially from your end, was this, okay? So this is full moon in Scorpio. You could be certainly dealing with a Scorpio or Pisces or Cancer. It says it's time to release negativity. And this definitely is like ringing the alarm from your side, right? So while I feel like you are continuously working on this, because I feel as though you've gone through a cycle where there was lots of negativity just trying to infiltrate your energy. You felt like people was always trying you, was always something, always someone. Even people that you've known for many, many years, you've had to cut a lot of ties, cut a lot of people, cut a lot of dead weight, right? Your circle is extremely small at this time, like 2 people maybe, right? I just, I'm nervous for them, for this person, because I do get the idea that they're coming back in thinking that they can just come rub that lamp and you would just pop out and, you know, be willing to kind of hear them out, if anything. And I just don't know if that is, I don't know if that's possible. I do not know if that's possible, guys, okay? As I stated, we are dealing with someone who always plays the victim. That is their position, right? That's their position. This came out in reference to like what the universe is trying to get this person to see, their subconscious shadows and why their life is the way that it is. Okay. Their perspective always lies on the person who they feel fuck shit up. Now that would be you in this instance. I'm just gonna say that, right? Whether you think it or not, that's what they feel, right? We know that their mentality and their mind is a little skewed at this point, right? So we can't really put too much on what it is that they're thinking, but that is exactly what is, coming to me. Victim mentality, right? I told you. So it's like the universe wants what's best for you, not the worst. Change your perspective. This person's perspective should definitely be in reference to themselves. Okay? They gauge outwards, and not just with you, in life in general. They blame everyone around them for their shortcomings, for their mishaps, for their disappointments, for their missed opportunities, for their attitude, for their bad mood, for losing a bag, for, just the dumbest things. Well, everything, actually. Everything that has to do with how they conduct themselves, they kind of just project that out onto other people. So it's quite interesting that they want to engage with you. You know what I'm saying? I think that they go back and forth. I did see the 5 of Swords kind of pop out, but then it went back in. So that definitely gave me the idea that this is somebody who is going back and forth in their mind. Like, should I say something? Should I not? Should I say something? Should I not? Right? What is the back and forth about? Well, pride. Okay, ego, okay, anger, right, along with sorrow. It's like a whole mix. It's a lot of different emotions going on in this person. It's a little bit bipolar. I mean, it's all over the place, actually. In one instance, they want to curse you the fuck out, okay? They want to give you a piece of their mind, right, which is very little. They don't have a whole lot of it. So I don't know how much that would be, like a crumb. I don't know. And then in the next instance, it's like they want to come with this peace offering, right? Because of that pull, because of that chemistry, because of what you offer, because of the good times, okay? I also have to say that I did initially feel like this shit was lit in the beginning, okay? Let me just say that. It did take a turn in your mind for the worse, okay? It's not a lie. That's a whole knife, y'all, all right? Okay. This is definitely some sort of betrayal. Some sort of deception. You feel like they played you. There was something that this person wishes that they really would have thought twice about. I'm just going to say that. Right? So I'm not mad at that too much. Yeah, you should think 4 or 5 times about what it is that you've done. And I do kind of get the energy that they wish that they could change their behavior, guys, okay? But unfortunately, they cannot. That's what makes it sad, okay? You have your instances. Now, this is a very particular read, so if it's yours, it's yours. Take what resonates, you know what I'm saying? The sad part is you have your instances where people know what they're doing. They know that they're fucking you over. They're doing it on purpose. They're hoping that you'll fall for the shit, take the bait, eat the poison, etc., etc., okay? Outwardly just blatantly toxic, right? And then you have those who don't even know that they're toxic, y'all. They don't know that they don't know why. They don't know how to change it. They don't know how to fix it. It's a true cycle and pattern for them. We do have the wheel, right? So that's karmic, of course. But it's like a spinning cycle for this person over and over where they encounter relationships and people that they could have only wished for. You know what I'm saying? That they did wish for. They've been given a lot of gifts. That's what I just heard from the universe. They've been given a lot of gifts that they just fumbled. You know what I'm saying? They keep fumbling the fucking bag. They keep tearing up and ripping up lottery tickets, throwing diamonds in the ocean, doing dumb shit like that. And the universe is quite sick of it. Tired. Okay? For a lack of a better phrase, I think it goes far beyond that. So I'm nervous for this person because it's like you're coming back in, but you don't even know how to fix this because you don't even know what you're doing wrong. You know what I'm saying? So what are we doing here? You ain't about to waste my time, my energy, have me go the fuck off. Because I don't know about y'all. It's one thing that I can't stand is some ignorant ass people, somebody making me continuously say the same thing over and over and over. Because they can't comprehend, patience is like non-existent when it comes to stupidity, right? So It is a little bit sad though, y'all. I'm just gonna say that, okay? So let's see here. What is the current feelings of this person? All right, so we have, ooh, Seven of Swords in the reverse. I told you guys, it's so sad. They want to fix it so bad. Guys, let me just tell you this, okay? It is toxic. You're not crazy. You're not tripping. This shit was no good. You did the right thing. You had to release this shit in order for you to grow and not remain stagnant or even be taken under. So, period, right? But this is an instance where this is somebody who they have no evolution within themselves. They don't evolve. They don't know how to change it, guys. It's so, so sad. This is not somebody who purposefully tried to break your heart or hurt you. This is just the way that they conduct themselves. Now, there was a betrayal or some form of deception here. And I get the idea that this is somebody who they feel like these behaviors are okay. Okay, let me just say that. Let me just say that they do. And even though some of these same behaviors have ended things for them in the past with people who were also wish fulfillment for them, they still haven't, they don't learn from it because they don't know what's going on. Clueless, you know? Wow. Seven of Swords in the reverse. So there's not trickery here, guys, okay? I guess that's okay. Like I said, I'm not mad at that, but all in all, it's still toxic. And who really has time for this shit? I mean, I don't know about you, but you can't get somebody to change themselves. You can't change people. You know what I'm saying? And this person, I think they have the wherewithal within them to want to change. They just don't know how to. Okay? Or for some of you, that pride, right? That pride makes them unwilling to take constructive criticism, advice, go seek counsel, seek other avenues within spirituality, etc., etc. They're not doing anything to better themselves in this area in particular. So what do they really want with you? I don't really understand. I don't get this. I don't. They are in pain, guys. I know you don't give a fuck. I know you don't care. I know you don't care. I know. It saddens them. And I feel like this is either like the 6th or 7th or 8th time that this has happened. So this is almost hitting them like 3 times as hard as it ever did in the past. And then they felt like they got no warning, right? It slapped them in the face. Whatever it is that you did. I don't know if you ghosted them, if you stopped talking to them, if you started treating them differently, moving differently, you know, just broke shit off, plain and simple. Whatever it is that you've done, it shocked the shit out of them. They didn't expect the finish line to come so soon. They felt like they would still have time to show you that they were going to, you know, they was always going to make it right. They just needed some time to play around, or they were always going to come in correct. They just needed a little bit more time to be their old self, that type of shit. Okay. Ugh. So where do they believe things are heading for the two of you? Oh my God, guys, you cannot make this. Oh, is it true, Aqua? You like, girl, shut up. It's not. I know. For some of you, it's free will. I mean, we have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So this is not somebody who is like scheming or conniving or trying to be strategic manipulatively, right? But it is a plan here. There is a plan here for sure. Reconciliation is definitely at the forefront of their mind. Like I said, they want to get you to reconsider this and kind of have a conversation about why they would have been doing the things that they were doing, but they don't really know why, y'all. I'm just going to tell you, I don't know how that conversation is going to go. It's going to go in circles, motherfucker, because they don't really know why they behave this way, guys. Okay, they have not done the work. And that's that on that. They haven't done the work to get to know themselves. So how can you be good for anybody else if you don't even know yourself? Hoocha. So let's see here. Let's see what they truly feel you believe. I want to know what they believe you truly feel. currently. This is what they think you feel about things. Now, they feel as though, you know, I was just fucking around. I was going to get right back. Like, as soon as you give me a conversation, we in there. They feel as though you're going towards other opportunities. You're going towards, you're wanting to explore your options. You're wanting to expand and move beyond. They also think, though, for some of you, that you want to kind of play the field. They think that that's your reasoning, not the fact that they're toxic as fuck. They think your reasoning is because you want to go fuck around, you know, with other people, or, you know what I'm saying, you have plenty of choices. This is what this person feels now, y'all. Very, very insecure individual. Rightfully so, though. That makes sense, right, y'all? That they would be insecure because they don't know themselves. They don't take the time to do that work. They have not done the work. They don't know who they are. They don't know what they want. They think this is wish fulfillment between the two of you. I feel like you as an individual, by yourself, without them in the picture, definitely was, you know, picture perfect. You know, they held you at a high standard in their mind, irregardless of how they treated you. They considered you wish fulfillment, like perfect example of wifey, you know, like husband material. They just couldn't quite hold on to it because they don't know how to do that, guys. Okay, they don't have those tools, and again, they don't really know who they are as a person, so it makes a mess of things. You know what I'm saying? It makes a whole shit pile of things, pretty much. This person definitely feels like you are top notch, though. Okay, they definitely feel like you have a line wrapped around the door. This could also be where some of this sadness is stemming from, where some of these more negative thoughts about possibly never being able to come back together. You might be viewing this as an excuse. Don't I get a warning? You might be viewing this as a ploy for them to try to get back in and have a conversation. But I feel like this is how that person really feels, guys. Okay, I just have to say that. They thought you were going to tell them one more time, and then that was going to be the time where they straightened up. Yikes! This is a mess. This too much, y'all. This is too much. Okay, so I'm going over to the extended. I want to see, why did things have to go down this way? Okay, that's going to give us an idea of what the lesson is here for both of you. It is karmic, right? You two are soulmates, period. No, this is your story. This is your story. Y'all are soulmates. It is karmic. So let's see what the lesson was from spirit for both of you. This is why it would have had to happen. I also want to see what their next steps or plans for you are moving forward, their intentions for those, and the potential outcome if you decide to entertain this again or go in the opposite direction. I'm also going to dig into some messages from spirit, right? Letting spirit tap down into your DM a little bit. I want to see what subconscious blockages might have you continuously encountering the same individuals, right? I know it's not a lie, so we're going to look into that. I want to see what shadows may have you stagnated in your love life, and I also want to take a look to see what's coming in new for you in your next cycle. This is going to be overall in life, love, finances, life in general, only the good things. What's coming in for you? We'll take a look and see what Spirit's focus advice for you is to set you on the right path for true happiness and fulfillment in the least amount of time. And then we'll play a little pendulum read. I'm going to have a pendulum read. And then we're also going to bring back, by popular demand, our pendulum read. Okay, that's where we have a question and answer portion for you to ask the universe what it is that you want. I have more details on what the directions for this will be. All this is going to be in the extended, guys. But first, click that like button. Okay, click the subscribe button and the notification bell. And I'm going to see you guys over at the extended. Okay, it's going to be linked down below. See you over there.